Morning, Miss Baymont. Did you at least try to sleep well?
Real quick, and then join me outside.
Double mic setup.
Top mic.
All right.
See, great minds and whatnot.
Something, something. Sir? Huh. Not in.
Nobody?
No, that's a little worrying. He always comes home.
Not. There was 2 people I was expecting to be in there, if anything.
Yeah.
No regent?
No,
No
we should
regent.
probably try and track him down.
I may have forgotten to stretch in another life.
Oh. Yeah, that'll get you.
My calves are on fire. Okay, let's do this.
Any idea where he could be?
Doing rounds earlier than usual.
Hmm.
Does it feel like it's smokier than usual?
It's that fog. Remember.
I was kind of just hoping it would stop where it was, not get closer.
Well, it was kind of foggy yesterday, but when we started going up to the manor, that's when it got really foggy.
Real bad.
God. Look at that.
It looks like there's a fire in the woods.
Oh, don't say that.
And I'm sure it will only get worse before... Well, I don't mean it like... I don't actually think there's a fire. I don't think we would be that lucky. I think it'll be much slower death for us. With that fog, I mean. This town is really making me such a positive thinker.
That makes one of us. Oh.
Spinning. Quickly, to the clinic.
Let's go. Fuck. I was looking for him ever last night.
The ground in this location is very disturbed, as if something landed on it hard.
So that's not drawn in, it's an imprint.
That is, however, drawn.
Oh, lovely.
Around it is imprinted.
Wait, isn't that the protection thingy? Or one of them?
They were just carrying the regent, who looked pretty battered. And there is a body-shaped indent in the ground.
You don't think he...
I don't think I think something pushed him. I think one of those shadows probably got to the Regent last night.
What was he doing up there anyway?
After sundown.
I see.
I just...
Can't come any sooner, you ask
I don't
me.
want...
Good morning, everybody.
It's definitely a morning. I think I'm saying something I'm not supposed to.
That's just Miss Grace.
I saw the Regent go by in a frightful state. Is he... What's happened?
We don't know.
That is our next endeavor of the morning.
Oh, there's a similar marking to the door, the Bailey over there. The burnt down church.
Oh, fuck. Seen this one before too.
Yeah, it was on,
Miss Claire's.
yeah.
Speaking of Miss Claire, have you seen her at all?
I've only just woken up.
I've not seen her.
I was just wondering, because she was the last one with Mr. Soul.
Hmm?
I haven't seen him either.
Well, he passed yesterday.
Wait, what?
Yes,
I'm
Mr. Soul.
very sorry.
How?
I was just wondering, because I last saw him. A knife went into his chest. And
Nice.
they couldn't save him.
I mean, it narrows down the search, but not by much.
Well, I last saw him with Claire, so that's why I was wondering where she was.
Okay,
I don't know how I feel about the Stills anymore.
let's check in with the
Rest at the
Regent
barn.
and see if we can find out where she is. Right?
Please.
Thank
Hope
you,
he's
Miss
even
Grace.
coherent.
He was walking.
Under the power of two other men.
It's something.
Well, if anything, I'll just assume he's not dead. For now.
Probably a good choice. God. We've run out of table space.
Like we stopped being a town and started becoming a fucking cemetery.
That's quite poetic of you, actually.
I don't like that.
In front of the bakers. I
Expect to see you in town so soon.
yes.
Do you know what happened to him?
Soreness.
No, we
We were
saw
looking
you.
for him. I saw you helping him here.
The boys were in the Bailey with us this morning. They were just in line.
Yes.
You alright?
What do you mean, don't remember?
And
We
I'm
used to be
assuming
passed
you
out like
saw
that.
Stay back.
the symbol
Back off.
on the ground.
Martinez,
There's nothing you can do to help.
Only medical.
Now.
Shut the door!
I need to make it tense. What I'm doing.
People don't listen.
No, they do
Right, if you're not injured, we need to get you to a bed. You need to rest.
What is that?
It's an elixir.
Alright, my left arm.
moving it around her. It's like a bus.
Got water.
I don't know if it will help, but
Let's get his coat off.
The doctors asked for it. Let him go.
Let me see if there's anything there.
Do it. Take his coat off. We can at least get a splint on him.
Go ahead and go in. I'm gonna go get water.
Gently move it just
It's
enough
better.
so that he can see inside.
Where do you want this?
Just there is fine for now.
Officer, as they maneuver the coat off of your shoulders, the left side of your body is obviously in pain. The coat does slip off fairly easily. It's not as painful as you would have thought.
Alright.
I mean, though, as you examine Officer's shoulder, it's very bruised, black and blue all over, but nothing seems
Go
to
for a
be
walk.
out of place or protruding.
Nothing broken.
Doesn't look like it, but it's bruised to all hell. Arvis, this is going to hurt, but tell me if you can still think. He's gonna gently slide his hand along, not put any pressure on it, see if there's any bones that are protruding under the skin.
As you run your hand up the forearm and into the shoulder, everything seems in place. There's no bumps aside from swelling of the shoulder, but nothing solid. Everything's where it should be.
Arvis, can you feel your hand?
Martinez, come with me for a second.
I can bend my fingers.
What about your
my
wrist?
arm. Hurts. This seems okay.
Get him in a sling then. If it doesn't need a splint, at least get it in a sling for him. Make it easier
That's
for him to
fine.
move around.
Alright, Arvis, this is going to hurt like a bitch when I move your arm, but it'll feel better afterwards. Ready?
I do what you have to.
1,
Well, it's gonna
2,
be
and he's
easy if
gonna
we get
move
him-
it on 2. And wrap. Alright, can you tie this on your side now?
Sure. It's going to be hard
Hey.
though with him laying down.
You okay?
Got it. Should be tight enough. There.
Alright,
Just having a good morning.
let's help him up.
Help him up and get an elixir down his throat.
Come on.
We stayed up here.
Make sure that we have another one.
I believe there's one in Jasper's room.
Be careful on that arm. Try to keep it in the sling as best you can and don't move it.
I won't.
Come on. Mouth open.
Fine.
One of the gentlemen drop this off. Scissors and elixir
That
of
should numb
some
the pain
sort.
a little bit. Shouldn't take long to kick in.
Did they get this?
Alright?
We've had
This
it
is where you've been staying.
for a while. He's
Why
just
would I
refused to
poison
take
him
it.
Understood.
like this?
Someone thought that you
I suppose there's worse places.
Who? Obviously, you've done nothing but.
Apparently Arvis had an elixir waiting for him.
You want to make a duck farm in there?
Where?
I do not know. They brought it in today.
I'm gonna grab them
We'll
Grab the
replace one
ducks.
we just used.
and put them in there.
I wouldn't have used my last elixir on you if I was trying to poison you.
Door.
Not you.
Me, you. Him, me, you.
We might fight, Office, but at least I know you're looking out for me.
You.
You need me.
Caught a duck. And put it in there.
Said in front of the bakers.
That is impressive.
Yes.
I was walking around with
I don't want to let it out. That's number one, isn't it?
Costing to do this.
How do you make more?
Okay. No, he parted ways with me.
Right. So you need another one.
Things?
No, someone was with me. I can't remember.
Is that what it looks like?
Then after I went to bed, I passed right through there. I didn't see anything.
But, I mean, what could have...
Sure. And then another duck. And then we have 3.
To have you in this state,
And then they make more and more and more. What, don't we need like a, what's a male duck?
It's not like you're beaten or battered.
No, I fell, I think.
From the tower.
I don't even know how to check.
Oh, yes, no, yes. I was pushed.
Have you asked,
I remember I
like,
was pushed from the tower.
a farmer? Maybe they would
I
know.
landed on my sword and broke it.
What?
You'll see that his sword is gone.
You want to go out?
Oh,
You want to look after it? It's fine. If I see people, I'll ask them about it. How about that? And we can figure it out.
I can't remember.
Duck. Duck.
Tell us as soon as you do.
Inside.
Yeah, I will.
Uh-huh. You want to
Do you feel well enough to stand?
take the duck?
A bit dizzy, but I think I can stand.
I gotta check in with the region and do a few things today. I know.
If you need bed rest, we can put you on it, but I know what type of man you are.
I do have a job to do.
There's too much that needs to be done.
Look, it's in there. That's step one. Then
I don't understand.
I don't know what happened to the region. I woke up and he wasn't around. I need to check in on him.
Well,
I had a thought right before I passed out. There's something I have to do today.
You're gonna let it out.
care to fill me in?
I don't know. I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, I see it.
Whatever happened yesterday proved something to me, and I forgot all of it.
She looks like she's pointing under the bed.
It's probably very scared and afraid. Have you fed it? I can't spend all day following ducks around Caitlin. I'm sorry. Caitlin.
She looks very adamant.
Owen's guide to region. Bella, when you have a moment, we must speak. Vital and
You're gonna make me... You're really gonna...
You peer under the bed and it looks dark down there. Not very much light. It's difficult to see what might be down beneath. I think you might see something? Or too dark to tell.
I can't see.
I need to find Nathaniel.
She gestures towards the back side of the bed.
I can go get anything if you need your... You should rest.
You're gonna have me crawling around all day.
I can stand this.
I can't see anything, Caitlin.
Nathaniel? Nathaniel, are you in here?
Yeah.
Regent's looking for you. He is on his way.
The second you turn away to open up the door and unlock it, you feel a sharp pain in your back.
Ah! Ow!
Nathaniel?
Ow!
What happened?
Fuck!
Are you okay?
Caitlin! Ow! Why?
Nathaniel, open the door. What?
The door remains locked.
What was that for, Caitlin?
Nathaniel, open the door.
It's locked, Cedric.
She yanks it out.
Ow!
What are you doing? He could be changing us something.
Nathaniel, open the door. You don't hear him?
You're acting like a psycho.
One more time. He gets driven into the back.
I'm trying to.
Open that door! Get it open! Mateo, open that fucking door!
You can move me, so you got it yourself. Basically, my butt on my gun on my own shoulder.
I don't care if they shoot the fucking lock. Get the door open.
Move me.
Stand back from the door!
She's gonna cover his ears.
1, 2, 3.
The bullet flies through and the handle with it. The door drifts open from being blown apart.
Nathaniel.
There's a bit of a blood trickle on the ground and an arrow sticking out of his shoulder.
Ow.
What happened? Who did this?
Caitlin.
Get the body out.
Don't touch him! Don't move him! Don't move him!
What happened?
Don't move him.
An arrow sticking out of the back of his shoulder.
Search
God, do I see a open window anywhere?
Search the fucking room if you're not a healer, and give him some fucking space.
Oh, gosh. Nathaniel. What happened? Alright, it's fine. We'll take care of
Are
it.
y'all just gonna stay here like idiots?
Who else was in here?
Caitlin.
Who was in here with you?
Caitlin, I don't know where she went.
Caitlin?
Ow.
Wait, wait.
Alright, first
Are you
things
sure?
first, let's
Yes.
Wait
gonna
a bloody
examine the
second.
wound.
Alright.
Room's clear. Arvis.
There are
That's
two
his nose
wounds
into
in the back of the
fucking
shoulder.
tower.
They're small,
Caitlin?
thankfully, but there's
It
still a
was
bit of blood
Karen, she
trickling
pushed
from
me
it.
out. I remember
One of them
now.
had an arrow actively stuck inside.
Arvis! Arvis!
She pushed me out of the tower.
Handle him.
Regent.
On it.
Find.
Alright, I'm going to roll you over.
Here.
Understood.
Thank you. I grabbed it for Arvis. It's got the stitching needle.
Do not
Alright,
go out
I'm gonna-
alone. Damn it.
I'm going to roll you over.
How can I help? What can I do?
Let me borrow your knife quickly. I need to cut his clothing away from the wound. Thank you.
It's alright, Nathaniel. You're alright.
It fucking hurts.
Here. Alright, he's going to take a look at the arrow. How deep is it? Yep. Stop being on my knee because that hurts. Yep,
Can we
God has
move him?
left us.
God,
You think it's safe to move him? Did it hit anything vital?
I don't believe so.
it's in my shoulder, my back.
We need to
Let
get him
me-
to a hospital bed. This ain't...
If we're moving him at all, we're moving him upstairs here.
There is a
Downstairs
slow
quarantine.
blood trickle. Fortunately, the arrows that were used do not appear to have had pointed tips. 2 small punctures were made in the back of his shoulder.
Here, I'll get his knees.
Both
You'll
from
get his
arrows, or
shoulders.
only one from arrow?
Both from arrows.
So there are 2 arrows in
get him
him, or
to
only
bed.
one?
There's only one arrow, but there are 2 puncture wounds.
This
Nella, we're
wasn't
moving
fired.
to a bed.
This
y'all can
arrow
move.
wasn't fired into him.
No,
What do
she
you mean?
stabbed me with it.
Someone.
Ow.
We're moving him into the upstairs room.
Go, you lead.
Yes, upstairs room only.
Let's go. Let's go.
What's wrong with
Go.
you? In the
Got your
barn.
bag, Ben. Don't worry.
The town keeping the farmer's assistant found
It's actually my bag.
hair
That's
and
fine.
teeth.
We can just put him on the table for the moment. I need space to work.
You can't put him in a fucking bed?
just tried to kill
Not if I want to be able to work on him easily enough.
How do you want us to flip him?
No movement.
Stomach down.
Never mind, just leave him like that. He's fine.
Look, if you can pull it out, I can stitch him. It's fine.
You are extremely lucky there was no tip on this arrowhead. We should be able to just pull it straight out.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
I just need to make sure it didn't hit anything vital.
You're fine. You're fine. I'm just trying to.
You ready?
It's not through and through, yes?
No.
There ain't nothing we
But
can do.
there's also
here.
no
Let's
head.
give them
He
room.
stabbed
Come on.
twice.
We'll
If
close
there was
the
a
door behind
head,
us.
that first wound would look nothing like the second.
Alright, so it's just the arrow. Alright. Wait. She's going to grab cloth, bite.
This is gonna hurt.
Pull.
On 3.
3, 2, 1. Pull. Alright, quick. Alright. Quick work with it. Hold taut. Come. You're fine.
Got you from this side.
Thank you. You're fine.
As the
You're
pair of
fine.
you work together, it's synchronous. You've done this before and you work well together, and the stitching is going smoothly. Nathaniel, however, as they work, this pain is excruciating. No painkiller, no nothing. Needle through bare skin. It's not pleasant.
I'm sorry, Nathaniel.
Just try and bear it for just a moment. Shouldn't take too long. These are small wounds, thankfully. Alright.
Forgive me.
You tie it off, I'll cut.
Cut. Good.
Gonna pick up the arrow and examine it.
Come on, let's get you to a bed. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Slow.
Seems just like a ordinary arrow. Not sure exactly where its origin
Slow
would be
movements,
from, but
Nathaniel.
nothing remarkable about it.
Not covered in anything, no arrowhead, nothing unusual about the
Aside
fletching.
from Nathaniel's blood.
Yeah, the last thing I wanted to do to you. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Everything looks normal in the arrow. It looks hastily
Nothing on
made,
it?
not by a fletcher. I'm going to go corral
Ow.
everyone downstairs.
Right. I'd rather not have you walking around like Arvis, but I also don't want you sitting all day.
It's just in my
I
shoulder.
want you stuck in here.
Just not use it.
If I had an elixir, I'd give you one and fresh out. Actually,
I gave mine to Mr. Harcourt.
right. That's right. I have yours. Come on.
He is alive, he is fine. The arrow.
Yes, I'm well aware. If you look at Cedric's face, you'll
What
see
happened?
red sores around his mouth.
It's all about Miss Kalen. What did you do to you?
Just stabbed me.
It feels like I've been breathing nothing but smoke.
Stabbed you out of fucking nowhere?
Put on that bed and disrobe. Upper half.
Goodness.
Mr. McCord, I need to know something.
Let's not fall all the way down.
What is being done about the well, huh?
What?
What is being done about the well?
What's
the well is
wrong with it?
contaminated.
I don't know.
Did Mr. Harcourt not say he's gonna do something?
I don't know.
What is his priorities, huh?
Keeping people alive,
Something
ideally.
needs to be done.
No, that's
Keeping people alive, people are dying every single fucking day.
Why are you taking it up with me, McCarvey?
Because you know him, you work with him, right?
Yeah.
You gotta know something.
I'll bring it up. He's had different things.
Fever?
I wasn't told fever. All I was told.
Please tell me someone else heard that.
Heard what?
And then like clearing the throat constantly, or like coughing, trying to alleviate the pain in my throat. But it was
was there
just the throat.
something else to be heard?
You were one of the ones who went into
thought I heard
the
a
fog
creaking.
yesterday, weren't you?
It's an old house, Miss Beaumont.
Unfortunately.
Sorry.
Speaking of, I need to speak with you, Miss Beaumont. I asked Benvenuto to prepare some gunpowder for me. He said he would have it done by morning.
We do not have the supplies for such things unless he provided.
I provided the supplies.
I was not given anything, I'm afraid.
Then I believe a conversation with your apprentice needs to be had, as I've paid him for the work.
Yes, how much did he charge you?
It was, if I remember correctly, 20 for the supplies.
Sorry.
Reducing that from what I had in my pocket, it should have been roughly 12 crowns I gave him for the work.
Alright then. Okay. We will speak with him. You'll have to forgive me. We are dealing with another matter on its own.
I am aware of the wounded in your care.
Yes, I'm afraid it's been a bit of a morning. I'm sorry.
That one was real.
Benvenuto! I believe you, owe this gentleman something.
I fucking saw that coming. Yeah, look under the bed. No, right up at the back. No, keep looking. Yeah, I fucking saw this coming.
Well, Mr. Rat said this one was supposed to be good, but there is another one up where the bakery is now, which is different. I'm not sure what that means.
Can you show it to me?
There's another doppelganger of something of Kalen. It tried to kill Nathaniel and myself. Don't get yourself cornered by it. Miss Claire is dead.
You're right. What's wrong? What happened?
What's the matter?
Kalen. She was seen going into that grass.
We just saw.
Kalen.
Obvious it's big.
What?
The pyre.
He's running to the pyre.
Big.
What's big?
And we've seen it before. Talk to Buxton. Come on. Buxton, bring us up to speed, please.
We have to grab them.
Everything.
Regent. What, Buxton?
Remember when I said I saw the large thing within the bailey?
Yes.
She let my gun down before it tried to attack me.
Yes, I understand that. This is probably the same thing we were dealing with the rancher. Some sort of thing pretending to be Kaelin. It tried to kill Mr. McCord and it tried to kill me. So if you see her, you take her captive.
We're no longer safe.
You think we even have that freedom, Mr. Harkle?
Nothing, Lord Regent. Disappeared, either in the thicket
Amelia,
or
we haven't been safe for some time.
Into the
that
fucking
kind of
wheat.
yellow hair, orange hair. I thought I'd find bitch.
Amelia. I need to speak with you.
Can I wait? I got stuff for urgent.
Resume moving with myself.
I don't know how long.
Stay with me.
I don't got time.
I don't think you want to see that, but
I got stuff to do.
Disappeared like a puff of fucking smoke.
I can't. Even you can.
If we need to
even
talk,
sometimes
now's the
we
time to do it. I will need you.
I'd hope so.
I should have shot her.
Lead.
That far.
I'm sure it was her.
Don't know if you...
Don't know, you maybe just grazed her.
Huh? Would have slowed her down?
No point in wasting a shot if we don't have a guarantee whether or not they'll even find purchase.
I was blind to it.
Well, then go, Martinez. Be mindful.
How is it possible that she could be, I don't know, playing us for years?
Where is Brother Andrew?
From what I've been told, the other one's safe elsewhere.
I told Brother Andrew to find her if he finds her. He said that he was looking for her for his own reasons. Didn't tell me what though.
Probably to split a fucking throat.
Probably.
The longer I'm out of town, things will get worse. So whatever this is, it has to be quick.
Did either of you see Kaelin?
You should be up. That's just my shoulder.
Said she was seen
She disappeared though.
Disappeared into the grain.
just as the brother Stephen says. I must check the pyre, ensure nothing has been done to it.
Good. It will have use today.
If any of you see Mr. Clive, let him know that I was expecting the supplies to be delivered to the apothecary last night.
What's your condition, boy?
It hurts, but I can walk.
I'm on the way out.
Where's
What
she?
the hell is she pointing at?
She can see it. None else can. Much the same as I saw it the other night, Regent.
What does it look
A
like?
figure moved over.
Go look, okay?
What does it look like? Describe it.
Martinez, visual. Go.
It's the thing that's been torturing all of us.
She's up.
Stay with her. I'm gonna go look.
She says it looks like the silhouette of Miss Clare. The silhouette of Miss Clare. That's what she says.
Looks like it shows still on to me.
Brother. Yes. The remains of Miss Clare's corpse was found in the ranch house.
So I hear. I was here fetching a water to help clean up the blood.
We're running out of time. I need to take
spoke
care
to
of some
Buxton.
business.
He won't move on the waterfall until he's seen the mines through. I tried to convince him, but there's no.
You tell Buxton is a direct order from myself. And starting right now, we're going through that waterfall. And if I need to get it done by force, I will. I will spill blood if I must. Be the mediator
understand.
that
I'll
you
let
need to
you
be, brother. Because I don't have
will
the
be.
saving heart that you do.
I will do. I'll find him as soon as. Find him now.
Let's go then.
I'm sorry, you'll have to go this far. He's at the phone.
He
Goddamn lines.
is moderate and understands that not everything's to be crushed under one faith. You keep that man alive. Don't let him die. The rest of you with me.
Anybody else notice the fog is thicker?
Baskets off to your right. Fall off the table. I tried not to make notice of it.
If we're going to do something, now's the time.
Let's go.
And you're telling me that Claire is fucking dead?
We gotta fucking find her. Be safer from the armor.
I'm not worried about myself. Stop. No, I'm bringing them. Let's go. I'm not risking them. If she trusts me, then she know I'll do no harm to her and her own. Fine. The two of you. You stay with Miss Baymont. Same orders as before. And you do the same. Follow Mateo's lead.
I see. Safe return to you, Agent.
There's another marking
No
there.
one
Is that new?
tells you what to do but me. Let's see it. What about him?
Fuck.
No.
Dinesh, come on.
Brother Andrew and you only.
Find this bin.
Fuck.
Ain't personal.
I don't take it
I
personally.
hope we meet him along the way.
Keep the brother of the Cossington alive. Help O'Hara. I will not die.
Alright.
Not yet.
Brother Agent, one last final question. This cable
Aye.
dead on sight?
There's the real one that still exists. We don't want to make it a mistake.
I tell you right now, that gun ain't gonna do nothing.
We have to try.
Good luck.
Understood.
Come on, we're burning daylight.
I'm not letting Nathaniel stay behind. He's coming with me. I'm not making an exception for him.
I ain't gonna tell you what to do. No, I don't know what she wants.
Whatever it is,
Brother Andrew, he wanted to talk to her.
I'm sure it has its purpose.
She mentioned you as well, so 1 out of 2 is good. I don't want to wait any longer. Sun's gonna go down soon. I feel like we gotta
Mr.
really go
McCord,
now.
Sir?
if I have to fire my pistol, I will be tossing it to you to reload. I have but one arm to use.
Okay.
Do you know how to reload this pistol from watching me do it?
You pour the thing in, put the ball in, and then hit the with the stick down the middle.
Close. Aye. Make sure you put the wad of paper at the base of the lock itself and then hand it back to me.
Okay.
If anything comes close to you, you have something to defend yourself with, you use it.
Okay.
And if I tell you to run back to town, you run back to town. And you don't stop no matter what you hear. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good lad. We have to pick up the pace. Every moment wasted is dangerous.
Just accounting for your injuries. I know it sucks to run.
Everything sucks right now. If it looks like the witch hunter is going to make his move, I'll try and get word to you. But if I fail to see a way to do so, I'll come with him and make sure he's not successful. I trust you'll be able to do it if he slips away without me.
I will hunt him through the night. If he so much as lays a hand on him.
And I trust you, Amelia.
Trust you too. That's why I'm bringing you out here, so you know what's going on. I'm just worried about Nathaniel.
I'm hoping she understands.
I'm hardly a threat.
She said he had a part to play. Surely she'll understand.
That's why I ain't strong-arming it. I'm curious.
If it's a fuck-up, I'll take the brunt for it, obviously.
We'll see if we even have to.
I've heard the woman has a good record with a knife, so I don't like my odds.
You'd be surprised. She's actually pretty sweet.
No. Hell, maybe I would be. There's something on the hill above us. It's gone. Am I seeing things?
Probably. Aren't we all? Thumbs in the water.
When we get to the top, let's pause and make sure we're not being followed.
Sounds good to me. I haven't heard nothing behind us. Alright.
Fuck. Older than I thought.
I think we're good. We gotta go down the valley. Over the next ridge and we'll be there.
Alright. Do what you told Mr. McCord. For the guests.
Sir.
I hope what I just saw wasn't real. Because what the fuck?
What?
Nothing, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. Probably.
Are you sure they're still there?
She should be. She's expecting us. Though I can't see
Even
to
with
the
the
sun right now.
mist this close.
Whatever the mist is, Stiora ain't scared of it.
I'm thinking more so of her followers.
Only ones around are Turner and Nina. They're out, I think. And learning about the
No.
thing.
Miss Amelia. Our lives are in your hands then.
I figure we'll be safe once we cross the threshold of the camp. Though I am worried about, I actually think I've seen this Stiora now. Y'all hang back a second. Stay on the road.
We'll stay on the road, in your sight.
You stay here. You stay close to me.
Yeah.
The woman's helped. It's all above me. And strange.
She's
But
asked
she's helped.
for my blood before, or do you think I...
Perhaps there'd be a way to get in her good graces.
She also said that I'm a...
I've gotten her blood before.
I've been marked for harvest.
Perhaps we can find out more.
I trust you.
I mean it if I tell you to run, you run.
She's calling us over.
Stay right next to me.
Definitely the safest option.
Go on. You'll have a seat if you want. She'll be with us in a moment.
By the barrel.
I see you have woken up from your nap.
Aye.
Terrible place to fall asleep in the middle of the road.
I wasn't expecting the sudden fall.
Ah. Did you get my gift?
Was that you who said that?
Depends on what you're asking about. Saw you sleeping, decided to leave you small mark of protection. Did not want to wake you. You looked cozy.
I wondered who did that. Thank you.
Seems like it worked. You were out cold in the middle of the street. I'm surprised you were alive.
You and me both.
As she mentions the sign of protection, you look over at the tree trunk that she was standing next to. The symbol looks different. She'd been painting up there in blood.
You're the one that they brought.
More...
She's more
ornate.
fortuitous than I thought.
What's that one?
I am sorry. That one is new. After our conversation last night. They're very powerful, and there are some things I must help. You learn all about it. This is my journal. It has all the books of the teaching story. In my own hand, and from those before me. A few of the new writings I have been scribbling. You know, in between all the time I have with you howling at the moon.
Come on, Steele.
Sorry, you're calling me Stira now, not oh God, oh God. You look worse for wear.
Feel like I'm being held together by prayers and prayers alone.
No prayer. Happy you came. I have very sensitive information for you. And a job.
I'm listening.
You are aware that we had our conversation with our good friend the other night. A lot has been made known to and soon will be, young wolf. A lot has been connected, and you bringing the young blood fortuitous. Or it goes hand in hand with our conversation we are to have. See, whatever it is that is happening, well, let's just say that your two friends here have a certain part in, unknowingly. Tell me, Regent, you fought in the man-made wars. Describe Eastern tribes again for me as you did last time.
They were cunning. They took the time to understand us after the initial skirmishes. Knew that we were relied on powder and shot. They made it a habit to wait until it rained. A time where our rifles may not fire, and they knew we took time to get into formations to use our rifles to our best ability. We would march in lines of 2 for speed, but it made us vulnerable. So they would lay in ambush and wait until we marched in with our loud chants and instruments. And before we'd know it, they'd be upon us, jumping out of the brush with axes, spears, swords, most of them bare-chested like animals. Aye.
And yet, how often did you see their faces?
Not often.
Eastern tribes have particular marks about them. Their blood runs deep. Some of them have very, very obvious signs. Some that your people fear. Some that you covet. With a wolf's eyes here, can either strike fear into a man's heart, or deep lust for some. Purple seems to be that type of. There's Eastern blood in her veins. Strong amounts without purple horizon. You. Open your shirt. I assume it's there, is it not? I can smell it on you. The book I told you of. Darkness. The rituals act on the blood of Easterners, but sometimes cannot be seen in marking. You were meant to be used and used and used. Some people would have worshipped you, kept you happy and fat like a pig. Others would just wait until you were of age for something very important. Both of their bloods, particularly one clinging to the gods and their because of their connection to the Eastern tribe. However, there are other markings for this tribe. One that for some reason so simple struck fear into the hearts of your people.
She brushes the hair back from around her neck. You can see her ears more clearly. And you see that they are ever so slightly pointed.
The Eastern tribes, many names for them. Whoever interacts with them have their own ways. Many tales of what our kind was before your people came thousands of years ago. They told these myths of long, long lives. Fast as animal. Skin of them, living one with the forest. Then your people came. Hunted them to extinction. Reduced the bloodline. Muddied it. Even our own people became fractured. Eastern blood that runs through people like Wolf and Little Sparrow is a powerful tool. Now I am not saying to murder them for their blood, but it is an asset when describing and understanding what is going on here.
I had my worries.
So your job is very simple. You must ensure that the bloodline goes on if you have any chance. You must keep those with particular blood safe. Blood for blood, as it were. You are not special, though you reek of death. You say you want to help your people, but the people you should be helping. I'm sure that they will be valuable to you when it comes time.
Who else needs this protection?
Little rabbit. Cannot tell with her. But under Little Wolf's guidance, I assume it will be shown. Some people know about the blood through traced mothers and fathers. If they know that the mother and father have had a baby that hold Eastern blood, they will just mark you. Like a small calf coming from the proper breeding. Others, it is obvious. There are distinct tribes in our land. The Easterners, the Northerners, and us here, in the South. Well, my papa from the South, my mama, he was from the beautiful purple eyes and ears that could either hear when papa was speaking poorly or when soldiers were coming.
Amelia, as she describes this to you, you can't help but remember the other night. Run through the forest. How clear everything felt to you.
She will have your answer when she is ready. A lot smarter than you. Whatever you ran away from, though it does not follow you here, you must understand that being marked in such a way, well, at least you know what you are now. Cattle. Unfortunate, because that is not how our kind should. But cattle nonetheless.
I can deal with men, women with weapons trying to kill them. But these things, I do not know how to protect them from that.
He's talking about Kaylin.
What?
Kaylin. Or whatever is posing as Kaylin. She's killing people.
She tried to kill him.
She tried to kill him.
And myself.
Tried to kill you? Tried to kill you.
She ain't normal, Stara.
Was she trying to take something from you, Sheen?
She attacked me and left.
Does not sound like somebody that was trying to kill.
And what was the purpose?
Fucking loaded.
If you are too stupid to put it together after what I just told you, why else would you stab a man and not kill him?
What you mean? Then what is it using it for?
That part I can't help you with.
Is it trying to counter what you're doing?
There's nothing that I can do to stop it. It's already begun.
Well, that would mean it's appealing to one of the gods, doesn't it?
You're so warm and yet so far away.
This is all new to me, forgive me.
My concern now. Little wolf, I have not yet finished marking the camp. If you have not noticed, Regent, do not think we slept in, and yet the sun is so low already. And you came with no care.
Noticed. I do have my lantern, just in case.
You will accept Little Wolf into your town.
Whatever she needs, she'll have it.
I have learned that the words I put out here will not be good enough. It's not about... well... I think... you will have everything you need, Little Wolf.
It's not about
You
that.
have much more
We're
power
trying
than
to-
you think. I know. I must do my job. I have very important things to see to.
You said we had it all
It's not
wrong.
about defeating it anymore, Regent. It is about survival.
She's right. We can't kill these things. We have to coexist. We have to
No.
appease them.
You need... do you see what's happening? Do you really think you can coexist?
If they stop taking, maybe.
They will not
It's an
stop
extreme idea, but
Wolves are hungry. They need to be fed.
There are some people in that town who would learn, who would understand and hear your words.
I will speak if you permit me entry to town. I can come later tonight. However, I must finish my studies and my effort. So if perhaps you get them together, I speak, or whatnot. If you promise me safety.
oh, you'll be safe.
But you can't do that.
This is a good idea.
As long as we keep an eye on anybody with a weapon, I'm gonna be right by her side. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know who has one anymore.
It was a cruel joke anyways. I already know you cannot keep me safe. I've known for a while.
You can at least
Fate is
try.
fate. Nah. Do not waste your energy. The world has things laid out the way it is. But go before you get caught. I will be behind shortly.
Thank you for your help, Stura.
Go.
Come on. Stay close to me.
Don't leave me. Please.
This means you have a chance. You have a chance to make it out of all this. We're gonna take that chance.
I'm cattle, remember.
Agreed. To be bled, aye, not to be killed. She made that clear. I don't think she'd kill you. Come on.
Go on, y'all know the way.
Are you
No,
coming with
it's
us?
not the time to go slow. Yes. Whatever she said must be done. So if that means I need to be in town, then I need to be in town. She
I
said
have
it's
to
not
keep you
safe out
both
here no more.
alive. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
We'll watch each other. We'll watch
But
you.
it's
You
those
watch us.
things.
They ain't gonna get us.
You don't know that.
The only thing I'm worried about is Kaylin. And I have an idea. It's
Tell
stupid,
me.
but it might work. If it tries to attack us, we offer our blood willingly and see what it does.
I don't think
Just
that's
a
a good
hunch.
idea.
I ain't got many, so it's all I have right now. I've been thinking about it all night. When I could, focus.
I think it'll try to take more than just blood. It blew its cover. It knows that we know now.
That don't mean shit. We've known forever, Arvis. We knew the moment she came here. After jumping in the lake, I know you knew. She
But the
was different.
same
She wasn't
thing
talking.
happened to Miss Claire and she came back. And now we know she's dead. The same thing happened to her. There's no baseline. It doesn't make sense. Why is it different?
You said her eyes turned white. That has stuck
Both
with
of
me
her eyes
to this
turned
day.
white. Claire's
What if
eyes
they haven't-
turned white.
What if they haven't been them for days? We've been parading around with corpses. What about that, Arvis?
Don't say that.
What the fuck else am I supposed to think, damn it? She keeps fucking disappearing and hurting people and appearing. She fucking almost killed you. She almost killed Nathaniel. What's next? What more can she fucking take? The only
No,
person
what
she hasn't
Sierra
hurt is
said
me.
Is what worries me the most. She's right. It didn't kill Nathaniel. It took his blood. Why did it? Behind us!
You fucking bitch.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
You leave Miss Sierra alone!
Sierra's not afraid of them. Fuck. Fuck. I have
Because
to
she ain't
know.
afraid of death, Arvis. It don't mean she's invincible.
I have to know. I have to know.
No, you don't. You want to live, you listen to Stiora. That is a trap, and you know it. That ain't the woman you love. That's a monster. Parading around in her skin. Explain how she got out of the bedroom. Explain how she disappeared in the wheat. You can't. Now let's go. Unless you want your other arm broken.
All right. I'll
Go on, I'll bring it through. We gotta get back to town, remember? Everything's gonna fall apart if you don't get there.
I
Keep
know,
that
you're
thought
right.
process. What is she doing over here now? She's been following us.
Everything she says it for a reason. She sent you to town for a reason. She knows something's about to happen out here.
If she dies tonight.
She specifically told me to keep you alive, which means she knows something's coming after you. Both of you. Tonight.
It's okay. We're connected to this land, Nathaniel. If we respect it, it'll protect us. Just remember that.